What up? It's the Grandpa MC coming at you with another video. Like, subscribe, share, comment. All right, let's go. Kevin Durant, man. All right, so ever since I think mid part of the season, they were talking about trading Durant. Then, like, it's just wild the way these players are choosing to go out now. And they've accomplished a lot. A lot of these guys have accomplished a lot. They've done their thing. Then they find themselves at the midpoint of 30. At the midpoint of 30, the way it used to go is that you put your work in and you rode off into the sunset. But now, I guess the money too good to stop, But the latest, how I'm gonna put it, the latest word or the latest report, that's what I go with. The latest report has Durant possibly going to the San Antonio Spurs. I don't know about all that. Durant, the thing about Durant, and I always like Durant can fit into a couple of different systems. Now, if you have he mostly thrives in like free-flowing offense type systems. If I'm not mistaken, San Antonio has like a structured type of offense. They might have scrapped that since Wemby that came on the scene, and Greg Popovich has retired. So, like, I'm not sure how that system is going to look. I'm pretty sure since they moved him up to the office, that Popovich is going to still have some kind of influence, but we don't know. But him going to the Spurs, him going with Wembanyama and Fox, De'Aaron Fox, that would pop. That's kind of tantalizing. But who's gonna play the post? Who's gonna go on the inside? I mean, even though there's not post play like it used to be, still need to have an inside presence. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but let's just go through a couple of teams that they've been reporting Durant going to. First, I heard New York. They've been talking about New York and Kevin Durant ever since he hit free agency. Who was another one? Orlando, no. Boston. They were talking about Boston. That was another one. Now, you know what? Now that might work. That might work. They play the type of offense that Durant thrives in, and Tatum's not gonna be there most of the year unless they gonna scrap the whole Jaylen Brown and Tatum connection. Unless they gonna change course, that would be a nice replacement for Jason Tatum until he's able to come back. Because he ain't coming back this year. I mean, he might come back toward the end of the year, but Jason Tatum is gonna take at least another year after he does come back to get even close to what he was. So we'll see on that. They would say, I know it was I don't know. I know it wasn't no validity to it. They were talking about him going to the Lakers. What they needed? Oh, what was that team that Perkins talking about? Oh yeah, Durant could speed them up. Who was that team? But that Durant is 35, man. If I'm not mistaken, Durant is on the wrong side of 30. I can't get the specific age, but he's on the wrong side of 30. So, the sad thing about Durant, man, Durant let his internal embarrassment, and well, that was most of it, because I think if he would have put his foot down, Durant would have could have did something about Draymond Green. But his internal embarrassment about going to the Golden State Warriors, and then his sensitivity let everybody run him off. Like, that was the perfect situation for him. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson might have still been there if Durant wouldn't have bolted. But that was the perfect spot for him. He should have stayed put. They would probably racked up a couple of rings by now. I don't think they would have. Now, they might have beat Toronto. They might have beat Toronto if Klay Thompson could have stayed healthy, but who knows about that? That's all in the air now. But that's the sad thing about Durant. Durant has been on a search ever since he left Golden State for a team that could contend for the title and have the vibes that he needs. That's basically it. But Durant, to me, he was a better offensive player than LeBron, and I want to say overall, because when they went head to head, LeBron was running from Durant, but he still gave him a face pie, man. You know what I'm saying? He still hit that long three in his face, even though he tried to run away from it. But yeah, all these guys, man, they getting old, and like Durant, LeBron, Curry, I want to say what's his name? Harden. That's another one. Harden. All these guys are old. In past years, they would have retired by now, but they want to stay put. But before I close out, I'll just say this: basketball is a young man's game. I wish I could still play, but the knee, and I had a foot injury. It ain't. I can't even play recreational right now. So, but I wouldn't, even if I could play, I wouldn't be calling myself trying to run with them young 22-year-olds. I remember when I was young and we were playing some older guys, we thought that was some easy work. We thought that was easy work, man. So, that's pretty much all I got to say. Grandpa out.